All right, everyone, in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to back up your Aweber email list. Right now, as we speak, your email list, if you have one with Aweber, is stored on one of their servers. If anything happens to that list, if it gets hacked, destroyed, accidentally deleted, then you are totally out of luck. All the time and effort that it took for you to build up that list, whether it's 100 people or 1,000 subscribers or 10,000, all that effort just vanishes overnight if you don't have a backup. If you do have a backup, no big deal. You also may want to move your email list from Aweber to another company, another email autoresponder company at some point in the future. If you have a backup of your list, it's not a problem. So let me show you how to do it. Log into Aweber, obviously, make sure you're on the right list. So I want to back up the subscribers at Traffic Tips right here. I'm going to click on subscribers right there. And this is showing all the subscribers on the list. As I've said, this is my dummy list or my demonstration list. You may want to click on just back up currently subscribed to the list. You might want to back up people who have unsubscribed. For this, I'm going to go with currently subscribed. So these are all the people that are currently subscribed on this particular list. Now to back it up is really easy. You just click the export data as CSV. CSV stands for comma separated value. That is a data format that Microsoft Excel works with. It understands and interprets, and so you can use or open this file with Microsoft Excel. Now, if you don't have Microsoft Excel, you might be thinking, well, I'm going to take a look at the data. How am I going to take a look at the data? So I've got some information for you. LibreOffice and OpenOffice have free open source programs that function and work with CSV files just like Excel. So it's similar to Excel, it's just the free open source version. Both of these packages, LibreOffice and OpenOffice, both of them also offer an equivalent open source software that works with Microsoft Word and Microsoft PowerPoint. So you've got these free versions of the programs which will work just as well as the Excel if you don't have the Excel. Okay, so back here, so you can just Google that information if you need it. Okay, so here's the list. I'm going to export it as a CSV file, which I said is Microsoft Excel compatible. Okay, I'm going to click here. And there you go. It's in the right folder. Make sure you're saving it in a folder where you can find it if you need it. Now, the title, it ends in a .csv right there, but the title of the file is totally nonsensical. It makes no sense. So I'm going to give it a name that has some meaning. I'm going to call it Traffic Tips, and I'm going to just give it a date. I can put today's date. You can put a -1. It doesn't matter because the date is stored along with it. Right up here, you can see that the date that it was last modified is stored anyways, but it might be easier for you to just look and say, okay, 16 May 2022, I'm going to click save, and it will save as a Microsoft Excel, comma, separated value. It's going to add the .csv, the file extension, to the end of the file name. So you don't need to worry about that. Just click save. Okay, we do that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to show in the folder. I'm going to open the folder. This is what we just saved, right? Traffic Tips, 16 May 2022. Now I'm going to double click to open it up. And there you go. You may never need to look at or interpret this data. Maybe you just need to re-upload it to Aweber because your account somehow, your list somehow accidentally got deleted. Or you may want to upload this list to another autoresponder company like GetResponse, for instance, and you may never have to look at this data or interpret it. But if you wanted to, you could. If I double click here, it will give you the full email addresses If I double click on this column and widen it, you'll get the names of everybody associated with those email addresses, the dates that they signed up. You can look here for ad tracking. You can figure out how they ended up on your list. Let me double click that right there. How they ended up on your list, when they ended up on your list, where they're from, etc., etc. Okay, so you can just click X there. And like I said, if you don't have Microsoft Excel, you can just look for the LibreOffice or OpenOffice, very similar, related, and you can see which one is better. So now, once again, why would you want to back up the file? Why would it get deleted? It's possible. Whether it's Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, Constant Contact, any company, you may inadvertently violate their terms of service or their policies and have your account deleted. Now, if you've got your email list backed up, that's not a problem. Like I said, there could be an electrical storm, an electrical problem. It could be human error. They go to update the server software and they accidentally delete your email list. Who knows? But it could get deleted. So you've got to have backup. You've got to think all the time and energy it took to build that list. Also, let me share this with you once again, how important your list is. If I lost every single online asset that I've ever created, all my video courses, videos, PDFs, websites, if I lost everything, I could still make money as an online marketer as long as I have my email list. How would I do that? Well, let's just, for the sake of example, say my list focuses on health and wellness. So the people on my list, the subscribers, are interested in products and services related to health and wellness. So I could go to jvzoo.com, warriorplus.com, clickbank.com, and look for high quality items that are related to the health and wellness niche. And I would become an affiliate for those products, send the affiliate links to everybody on my list, and anytime somebody clicked on those links and bought those products, I would typically make about 50% commission. So I'd still be able to make money as long as I have my email list. Your email list is so absolutely unbelievably invaluable to you as an online business owner and online marketer. So treat that list with care. Back it up on a regular basis, whether it's 1 month, once a month, once a quarter, once every 6 months, or at the bare bones minimum, once a year, and you may thank me someday that you did. Okay, that's it, and that's all. Hope you get something out of this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.